Good morning, it's Julie here from Fruity Fit. I thought I'd just drop in. We've just had our morning session. As you can see, we have moved into an outdoor space in a beautiful private garden where we're having very tiny numbers of ladies come along and do some exercise. So fabulous surrounding, the birds are singing and we're making the most of this glorious weather today. So I am dropping in because, as usual, like to keep you informed in terms of what we're doing currently. One of the things we're doing is a Back to Basics program, but also this week we're doing the 5-day Kickstart free program that's going on. A number of ladies have taken up that opportunity to have a look at what we do and kickstart their own fitness and health journey. So that is awesome. That's going on this week. Really excited about that. Going back to basics, so I'm going to show you today some back to basics exercises. Why do we call them those? Well, everybody that we encounter often says to us, I'm not fit enough to exercise, I've got mobility issues, I might be in recovery. There's lots of different reasons that we think to ourselves that we're not able to take part in a health and fitness journey. And human nature is, if we think something's going to be difficult or too challenging, then we'll put it off. We all do it. I do it myself. The beauty of strength training, body weight training, is just that. You're using your own body weight to exercise with, so no equipment, no fancy gears required, just you, your enthusiasm and a want to just do this. And it's called Back to Basics because the beauty of strength training is actually you can break that down into different levels so that anybody can take part. It doesn't matter what stage you're at your journey. So if you're a long way into your journey and you want to get fit or fitter, then we can make the exercises harder. If you're at the start of your journey and you've got mobility or recovery or any of those things I've already mentioned, then we can make the exercises easier. Does that mean that, so sometimes in our heads we sometimes think, oh, do you know what, I don't want to be awkward, I don't want to be difficult, I'm not really sure about this, you know, am I going to be able to do this, you know, I don't want to look stupid. Hey, I've thought those things too. So it's not about any of those things, it's just we're all different, we're all unique. That's what makes it so amazing. So today I'm just going to focus on some shoulder mobility. Now normally in this session, if you've watched any of my other videos, you'll see that I'll take an exercise like, let's say, a push-up. Now I was one of those people that thought I couldn't do a push-up, and yet you can break push-ups down into smaller components. You can do them against the wall, against the side of a sofa, or you can do them on the floor, you can do them on your knees. They're just examples of how you break it down. Today, however, I thought I'd focus on something different. I thought I'd focus on shoulder mobility, and I just wanted to show you some exercises that you can do if you've really got challenges in your shoulders, or you perhaps can't stand up and do exercises and you're really in a position where you need to do them seated. It's really important to look after our shoulders. Why? They're the most focus on that and ensure that that's well looked after. So we're going to do that today. So we're going to grab a chair. Make sure when you're doing exercise, it's always a sturdy chair. We don't want any of this rickety business. I don't want to hear of anybody having an accident on a chair. You should always keep your feet firmly on the floor, hip distance apart, keep your back up and your shoulders straight. The important thing to start off with is to warm those muscles up. So you want to be punching forward and warming those muscles up. So this is a good way of getting that area woken up. Why would you do that? Why would you wake up your muscles? Why would you warm them up? The reason for that is if you think of your muscle like an elastic band, if it's not been exercised or if it's not warm, it'll be taut. It'll be like, if you imagine you pull an elastic band and it's at that taut position. And what you want is it at that pliable position. So by gently warming up the muscle area, it enables it to do other exercises. So this is a good way of warming those up. So once you've warmed up that area, and I would suggest you do these for 30-40 seconds, you can then go on to some other mobility exercises. So one of them is, if you imagine we're going to draw a steeple, so a church steeple, you're going to have your hands like this and you're going to go up into a steeple, and then you're going to come back, and you're really going to bring your elbows back behind you. You're going to clench those muscles together between your shoulder blades. Why would you do that? Because there's small muscles between your shoulder blades that actually help with your posture. So you're going to be driving up and driving back, up and driving back. And again, if you've got shoulder issues and you find this is too difficult and you can only go to here, then that's fine. Or if you can only go to here, that's fine. It's always you versus you. Take the exercises and make them yours. We all think we have to conform to things, where actually with exercise, it's your journey, it's your fitness journey. Okay, so that's one exercise. Another exercise we're going to do is a swim. So if you imagine you're going to do a front crawl, and you're crawling in the swimming pool, you're twisting your body, moving your shoulders very gently. And actually swimming is good for shoulders, for that mobility, because obviously your muscles are supported, your joints are supported. And then we'll go back the other way. So back crawl for the swimmers out there amongst you. And again, you'd want to do this. The next exercise you want to do is you're here and you're bringing your arms forward and back, forward and back, and you're just exercising those small muscles around the rotator cuff, the ones that don't get much exercise but actually are really important. There's many people that have rotator cuff injuries. And again, you do this for about 30 to 40 seconds. Okay, so that's just some of the exercises that we've done this morning, in fact, on the Back to Basics sessions. We've done a much longer session, but that gives you an insight into that shoulder mobility session that we've done. If you want to know more about Fruity Fit, what we do and how we approach it, then do get in touch. We're always pleased to talk to people. You know, it can be really scary. I remember, I still think of it sometimes, going to a gym can be really scary. Talking to people in the fitness industry. Excuse my colleague, he's doing exercises in the corner over there. Talking to people in the fitness industry, you know, they always look fit. And if you're not fit and you're struggling, it can be quite intimidating. Please don't be intimidated. I've been on a journey, I'm still on a journey. Come and talk to us, tell us what you're trying to achieve, and then we can see if we can help you. And even if you don't want to join the program, we might be able to point you in the right direction. Anyway, you have a gorgeous day. I need to go and attend to my colleague there who's obviously struggling with their exercises and wants to let me know. No, all jokes aside. We've got our 9:30 session here, nice, safe, socially distanced, out here in the beautiful surroundings. I'm going to go and head off for that. You have an absolutely awesome day and I will see you soon. You take care of yourselves. Bye.